Well, good evening, folks, or good morning, or good afternoon, depending on where you are. A very warm welcome, as usual, back to the channel. It's lovely to see you again, and warm festive wishes to you as well. Can you believe it's less than a week to Christmas? So this is our festive food shop. So you'll see bits and bobs here that obviously I wouldn't normally buy. This was around £145, which is a way above what I normally spend, but like I said, it does include some bits for Christmas and New Year and Boxing Day as well, and also includes a £35 shop from the local butcher. And this one this week again was a click and collect order from Sainsbury's. If you're new and this is your first time here, my name's Cheryl, this is What's for Tea, and this is just the part of the week where I show you what I picked up for the family food shop for the week ahead. And yeah, the week ahead is going to be Christmas, Boxing Day, and nearly into New Year. So this is a wee bit more, like I said, than I would normally spend. We're a family of 4, but more often now it's just me and Mr. What's for Tea that's here, but it just depends. Here's a wee quick look at the receipt. So yeah, £35.37 in the local butcher. And then in Sainsbury's, I was £108.88. So yeah, a wee bit higher, but I did get an awful lot for the money. So let's go and see. So the first thing I picked up were our usual yoghurts. These are the bigger pots, and these are lovely. They're only 85p, which is a bit cheaper than, the usual branded or well-known branded ones. So yeah, we really like them. A big pot of cream, because I'm going to be doing a lemon fridge cake as my last recipe in the festive lineup. Mr. What's for Tea has been on these the last few weeks, so some strawberry Actimel for him. And it wouldn't be Christmas, would it, without the old balls of doom. So Brussels sprouts, and those were down to 35p, as were the carrots, 35p. Picked up some strawberries because I'm going to be doing a trifle for Christmas Day, and also a cauliflower, not for the trifle, a couple of lettuces, and some apples. I went for the jazz apples this time. Those are our favourites, along with some of the Braeburns. They're lovely as well. They're just a wee bit firmer. Some parsley and some tomatoes, but also got some tomatoes from the butcher as well. They do fruit and veg too. I got a couple of bags of Maris Pipers because we are going to be using loads of tatties coming up to Christmas. So I picked up 2 bags of those, and those are really nice for mashing. Mr. What's for Tea and I are going to be having these one night. It's just going to be me and him, and we love these. These are beautiful fish cakes. Some gravy pots just to have in a pinch. I've never seen these ones before. I think they're new. You basically just add water, mix it up in the pan, and I'll probably add some herbs to that and maybe a wee dash of cream as well. So you've got yourself an instant gravy, basically. A couple of cans of sweet corn for the pantry. And some potato croquettes. Now, I'm never out the kitchen. I'm always in the kitchen. Some pigs in blankets there. And at Christmas, I am just going to, chill out a wee bit more this year. And I've got a wee selection of sort of quicker to make things, which is going to let me, spend more time with the family and not be in the kitchen as much. But I'm going to be doing, my usual trifle. So picked up some trifle sponges, and there were no turnips. Well, they were out of stock online, so I picked this up instead. Some potato dauphinoise. I do make my own from time to time, but it's really only me and Mr. What's for Tea that likes that, so that'll do us. I got some flake bars. Again, this is for the top of the trifle. Some lemon slices. These are lovely to pop in a drink, and having fresh lemons, especially if you buy a lot of them, they can go off quite quickly. A big bottle of orange squash, and we're going to be having a cheese board on Christmas Eve and also Boxing Day, so that'll be nice for that. 4 cans of tuna in brine. I just like to have this in the pantry. And we're going to be having steak at some point, so I picked this up just to see what it's like, because I've never actually bought anything like this before. Some Earl Grey tea for Mr. What's for Tea. I'm not a big tea drinker unless it's like fruit tea or something like that. For the cheese board, I picked some of these up. This was £5, and I think there are 4 or 5 different cheeses in there, and they're individually wrapped, so if they don't all get eaten, they can get used at a later date. I've already got some cheese there. I got some cheese from the Isle of Arran. This is the one with the chili, cheddar, and also a smoked one from Yorkshire. We loved, you know, we all like smoked cheese, and this one is beautiful. I have had this one before, so yeah, for the cheese board. And then again, just to make my life easier on Christmas Day, I picked up these pork, sage and onion stuffing balls. You basically just put these into the oven and they're done. Some wee mince pies. Now, I didn't realise I picked up or ordered the mini ones, but these are ever so cute and they're about half the size of the normal ones. As you can see there, they are tiny. They're probably just going to be bite size, but I'm sure they will be fab. Another few Christmas treats were these Christmas cake slices. None of us are a real big fan of Christmas cake, but in this form, they're actually quite pleasant with a cup of tea. And we all like cherry bakewells, so I picked these up. I don't know what makes these festive. I think it's just the fact they put some festive coloured sprinkles on the top and changed the box. My usual cayenne pepper, I go through quite a lot of this. And then some custard as well. I like just to have this in the pantry in an emergency. My proper chips, I love these lentil chips, and the sea salt favourite. The sea salt variety are my favourite. Some goose fat for the roast potatoes on Christmas Day. Some sultanas that I nearly missed. Mr. What's for Tea and the girls like this in cereal. And then, of course, we need the biscuits to go with the cheese. And this is the one we normally get every year. It's got a really good selection of different types of wafer biscuits and crackers and things. And there are loads in there. You know, put that in your cheese board with some oat cake, some butter, some chutney, some apples and grapes. And it's just lovely. It's lovely to pick at if you're having a wee drink. And then some Pringles. I love these as well, but I don't get them very often because I'm trying to watch what I'm eating as much as possible at this time of the year. So I just got the plain ones, you know, just to keep everyone happy. A big litre bottle of Baileys. This is normally £20 and it's down to £15 just now. And this is lovely over ice. I do like the odd gin and tonic as well, which I've got there, but I thought that was a bargain. Some wee individual trifles just to pop into the fridge. This is nice as a wee after dinner dessert, but like I said, I do make my own trifle every year on Christmas. I do vary it slightly from year to year, so yeah, I'll be making my own strawberry trifle and I will show you that on Instagram. Some spring rolls. Now, I don't remember ordering these, but obviously I must have done, but I will put these out for the Boxing Day buffet, but I just don't remember ordering them. Our usual jacket potatoes for the freezer, and these are the ones that we like. And also some garlic and herb dough balls. They'll just go at the side of some sort of pasta, and those are also for the freezer. I picked these up for Jasper for part of his Christmas. I got him this tin last year as well, and yeah, it just contains 5 bags of Felix treats, and I thought that was a nice wee gift idea from him. We've also got my Christmas jumper and a blanket, and yeah, he's absolutely spoiled, but he is needing more treats, so yeah, that'll go under the tree for him along with his other bits and bobs. Another wee bag of treats for now, because like I said, he has run out, so these will do him from now until Christmas, and these are the nice wee festive ones. And then the food that he's been enjoying recently is this gourmet gold, and the wee tins are quite small and he seems to love that. Some kitchen towels because I was just about out of those. A couple of packs of surface wipes, and these ones are ultra cheap and they do the job. And then some dishwasher tablets, but I did order the wrong size of bag. I've ordered the smaller one and I was meant to order the larger one. Never mind, I can pick more of those up because I've still got a few there. So that was everything that I picked up from Sainsbury's, but I did also pick up an order from the butcher, which I'm just going to show you now. The first thing from the butcher are these chicken, well, they're actually chicken breasts with the fillet attached. Now, they just vacuum pack these and it's super handy, you know, if you're going to pop them in the freezer or just to keep them fresher for longer. Some tomatoes and some sirloin steak as well. There are 2 in there, so yeah, quite expensive but delicious. And then a steak pie. That's a steak and sausage pie, and I also picked up some square, good old Scottish square sausage as well. So yeah, before I go, I wanted to say a massive thank you as usual to the supporters of the channel over on my Patreon page and to the new channel members as well. So thank you once again, guys. As you know, it does mean ever so much to have your support and to have all of your support. You know, thank you all for watching my videos and commenting and liking and sharing. I mean, some of you share my videos and I don't know where they go. go. But yeah, I'm just so appreciative. So thank you all ever so much for watching all year. You know, I try and read as many comments and respond to as many as I can, but as you can imagine now, there are just so many of them. But yeah, I do read about 89% of them, so thank you once again, and thank you for popping over just to see what I picked up from Sainsbury's and the butcher this week. So if I don't see you before Christmas, or if you don't pop back before Christmas, you mind to have yourself a wonderful Christmas, however you decide to spend it, whether you're with family or your other half, or even just by yourself, or whether you've got a lovely pet to keep you company. And I hope to see you back in the new year. So bye for now and take care.